Today, we are revisiting the stealth mechanic in 7 Days to Die Alpha 20. Now, we've got a lot of info to cover and no time to waste, so let's get to it. In a previous video, we explored the question, is stealth broken in 7 Days to Die Alpha 20? We discovered that what I call trigger rooms were used extensively in the new POIs introduced in Alpha 20. And at the time, it seemed that perhaps, yes, stealth might be broken. However, I was recently provided some new information which suggests perhaps we should revisit the stealth build and take a closer look at how the stealth mechanic works in Alpha 20. And I'm not gonna beat around the bush, ladies and gentlemen, so let's ask the question once again. Is stealth broken in 7 Days to Die Alpha 20? The short answer is no, it's not. It's actually working as designed. While scrolling through the Alpha 20 patch notes, we find this. Wait, hold on, did we miss it? Oh, sorry, scrolled a little too far. Scroll up a little bit and there it is. We find this line right here. Stealth check when player enters in attack trigger sleeper volume. The attack sleeper volumes are what I call the trigger rooms. Now this change is very easy to miss. I did a 4-hour live stream going through these notes and I missed it. Now you'd think such a massive change to one of the major game mechanics would warrant more than a single line buried in the patch notes. But the fun pimps were like,
nah, it'll be fine.
And if we're being honest, ladies and gentlemen, communication has never really been the fun pimp's strong suit. So the quick answer to the question, is stealth broken, is no. With this new information in mind, let's revisit the stealth mechanic and take a closer look. The new stealth check when entering trigger rooms really changes the stealth game, and not necessarily in a bad way. In fact, after understanding the new mechanic, I found it kind of awesome and really fun. There are still some issues with stealth that we will discuss a bit later, but on a whole, I'm kind of digging the direction the fun pimps are taking stealth in 7 days. Now, for those of you familiar with the channel, you will know that my preferred playstyle is a smash mouth, in-your-face style of gameplay. I just love smacking the zombie jerks upside the head with my steel club or punching the stupid zombie jerks in their stupid zombie faces. However, the stealth approach takes a little more finesse and caution. So during my previous tests and live streams, my lack of knowledge about how the new mechanic works, as well as a lack of caution and finesse, led to some stealth failures. In order to succeed as a sneaky apocalypse ninja, you have to think and act like a sneaky apocalypse ninja. So how exactly does the new stealth mechanic work? Well, when a player enters a trigger room, the game performs a stealth check for each sleeper in the volume. If you pass that stealth check, the sleeper stays asleep. If you fail that stealth check, the sleeper wakes up and tries to punch you in the face. Now, in the beginning, stealth can be a little bit of a struggle. On day one, with no points into any of the stealth perks, you are going to fail almost every single time when you enter an attack trigger sleeper volume. However, once you start investing a few points into stealth, things start to change. For instance, we'll take a look at this example here. All I did was pumped my starter points, the first 4 points you get by completing the starter quest, into the agility attribute and from the shadows. Just those first 4 points allows you to get your from the shadows up to level 2. And just take a look at the difference this small investment makes. Without any points, you walk into the room and no matter what you do, everything wakes up and comes to punch you in the face. However, once you invest a little bit into stealth, entering the same room, you'll see that 2 of the zombies wake up, but 2 of the zombies do not. So this goes to show that even a small investment into stealth can have some pretty significant results. Now, there are a variety of factors that impact that stealth check. However, one of the most important factors is light. The more light in the area, the more likely you are to fail that stealth check. By removing light sources, you will greatly increase the odds of passing the stealth checks. That is kind of awesome. this mechanic really makes you take your time and be aware of your surroundings. Like I said, you really do have to think and act like a sneaky apocalypse ninja in order to succeed with the stealth approach. Once you max out stealth and fully deck out your character while continuing to be mindful of the light sources in POIs, stealth becomes crazy powerful. As you see here, we are clearing the same rural POI. If you remove the light sources as you go through, you can actually completely clear the POI without waking up a single zombie. So while stealth may not be the most effective build at the very beginning of the game, even a minor investment will drastically improve your odds with the stealth build, and once you get this bad boy maxed out, it is extremely effective. But once again, I must say, you have to be mindful of your surroundings. If you're gonna play the sneaky apocalypse ninja, you have to think and act like a sneaky apocalypse ninja and get rid of those light sources as you go. However, I do see a slight issue with the new system. While you can remove light sources inside POIs to increase your chance to pass those stealth checks, you can't really remove the sun. Entering a trigger room that has any natural light at all is an insta-fail during the day. Even a fully maxed out stealth character will fail those stealth checks every single time, meaning stealth during the day is not very viable. Perhaps the Fun Pimps could adjust the new POIs so that the attack sleeper volumes are not used in rooms with natural light. Or maybe they could modify the stealth checks to calculate natural light differently. There should be some way for players to counteract the effects of natural light on the stealth checks. An insta-fail due to a factor that you have no control over and no way to counteract is not really balanced. And hopefully the Fun Pimps will take a look at this in the not too distant future. So is stealth broken in 7 Days to Die Alpha 20? No, the new mechanic is working as intended, and it's actually kind of cool and definitely has potential. However, it does still have some issues and definitely needs a little work. In my opinion, the use of trigger rooms in the new Alpha 20 POIs is a bit excessive. And the daytime stealth build definitely needs some balancing. Plus, Fun Pimps, when you make such a massive change to a major game mechanic, you may want to consider communicating that fact a little bit better to the player base. But that is just one man's opinion, folks. Now I'd like to hear what you all think. Were you aware of the change to stealth in Alpha 20? Do you have some ideas to help balance the stealth build during the day? Let me know in the comments below. And if you'd like to check out some more of my 7 Days to Die Alpha 20 videos, I've created a very special playlist that you can access by clicking the box in the top right corner of the screen. But for now, this is Savin saying thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll catch you in the next one.